want the whole store of Toys R Us.
For what?
For all the toys.
You said you want it for Christmas?
Yeah, I want Toys R Us.
The whole store?
Yes, the whole store. I want the whole store of Toys R Us.
For what?
For all the toys.
You said you want it for Christmas?
Yeah,
Howdy everyone, I expect you to eat.
Try to make it
Hello, everybody. I'm here at the Dome. Go Orange. Let's go, baby. Come on. Hello, everybody. I'm here at the Dome. Go Orange. Let's go.
When I got the job, they didn't tell me it was about Star Wars.
Walking onto the set is like no feeling you've ever had. I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for this.
A new Star Wars series for Disney Plus, set 5 years after Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian chronicles a bounty hunter's adventures across new planetscapes. Its stars include mixed martial arts alumna Gina Carano.
I play a character named Cara Cynthia Dune. She is an ex-rebel shock trooper.
Include mixed martial arts alumna Gina Carano.
I play a character named Cara Cynthia Dune. She is an ex-rebel shock trooper, and then she kind of goes rogue and is a bit of a loner, a badass. She's traveling from planet to planet to survive.
Cast by series creator Jon Favreau, Carano figures to spend a fair amount of The Mandalorian doing what she's always enjoyed doing.
If you're gonna come in and take me to prison, I think we're gonna have a little exchange. Fight scenes are my jam.
That's no secret to longtime fans of MMA, where from 2006 to 2009, Carano broke barriers and dished out punishment, racking up 7 consecutive victories and securing a place for women in the then fledgling sport.
First women's MMA fight I saw was her and Julie Kedzie. I would not have even known it was an option for me. She's the one that planted the seed in my mind.
To see what women's MMA is now is just emotional. Like, to know that women don't have to walk in a gym and be chased out. I'm so honored that I fit that role in women's MMA history.
In Carano's own history, MMA was a feisty point guard whose 3 three-pointers in the final led her high school to a state title in 2000. Carano struggled with channeling her aggression after graduation.
I had a little bit of a tough time at 19 with some things that were going on in my life, and I still was so hungry to be athletic. I started training in Muay Thai, and I started following my heart.
She'd be in the first sanctioned MMA bout between women over the objections of her granddad and her father, ex-Cowboys quarterback Glenn Carano.
They called the athletic commission. They said, "Don't you dare let my daughter and my granddaughter fight." And I was like, having to go through all these extra tests, you know? They ended up being my biggest fans in the long run.
You had some wars in there.
I mean, I had some wars in MMA inside and outside the cage. There's no...
You had some wars in there.
I mean, I had some wars in MMA inside and outside the cage. There's no hiding in MMA.
From a one-punch KO of Rosie Sexton to a ground-and-pound 3-rounder with Julie Kedzie, Carano became an MMA headliner, setting up a nationally televised bout in June of 2009 with Cris Cyborg.
It looks like it's over. Carano's still on her back. Cyborg is celebrating.
My first MMA loss changed my whole trajectory of my entire career.
On her back. Cyborg is celebrating.
My first MMA loss changed my whole trajectory of my entire career. If I would have won that fight with Cris Cyborg, I wouldn't be sitting here. That loss helped me move on, but it was at the most heartbreaking point in my life.
Now 37, after a decade as an action film actress that's seen her in such movies as Fast and Furious 6, Deadpool, and Steven Soderbergh's Haywire, Carano's hit the sweet spot with The Mandalorian.
Star Wars for me symbolizes a lot of hope. It really came along at a time in my career where I needed it. Everything has been so right about it.
She's great because she's been in martial arts. If you have someone like her, you can actually say, well, how would you beat this person up? She has good hands and she has really heavy kicks. Some of the guys weren't ready.
They know I know how to throw a punch. We really just collab.
You believe she can do the things she's doing because she is doing the things she's doing. You know, it's 100% Gina.
Discovering MMA was a turning point, so was leaving it behind.
The things she's doing. You know, it's 100% Gina.
Discovering MMA was a turning point, so was leaving it behind. For Carano, The Mandalorian represents another new beginning.
I'm definitely more of a fan of MMA now. It's really nice to see a sport that I've been so a part of do so well. I learned at 19, you follow your heart and things fall into place with that. Certain things happen, I'm telling you, the force, like certain things are meant to be.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.
Force, like certain things are meant to be. It really came along at a time in my career where I needed. Me symbolizes a lot of hope. It really came along at a time in my career where I needed. At a time in my
Tractor beats generator and control station and expect opposition. Going in. Straight up.
It was kind of hard at first to adapt to the time, but now that I did it a little bit, it was pretty nice, and the people are really nice here. I think I'm the youngest on the card, huh? The youngest fight I should be. But yeah, it's amazing just to be here and under this big card, and it's probably the biggest show event of the year for boxing, you know? Yeah, it's amazing just to be here and under this big card, and it's probably the biggest show event of the year for boxing, you know?
Deontay Wilder.
It's probably the biggest show event of the year for boxing, you know? And it's probably the biggest show event of the year for boxing, you know?
It's an amazing place. The weather is amazing. You know, when the weather is amazing, the people are amazing, the food is amazing, it's an amazing place. Thank you.
I can only tell you about my experiences, which have been conversations not about just what mega fight bring in Saudi, but about an investment in the sport at grassroots level, in the schools, you know, talking about stuff potentially in the prisons and stuff like that. Like, they want to use the sport to actually bring positivity to the region.
I think Joshua.
It's an incredible 9-fight card with the...
It's an amazing place. The weather is amazing.
I saw you apologized about that comment. I thought you handled that very well, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Very well done. And it really made me think, yeah, okay, you apologize for using the term bulldog, but shouldn't the person who started this, don't they owe you an apology as well? I mean, they basically insulted your marriage.
Indeed he did, but at the end of the day, what happened happened. I apologize for it. Just like to leave it at that.
What has your experience been, though, in terms of the reaction that you get? Because they were criticizing you for marrying outside your race, basically. But what's your real experience been like?
Only experience that matters is the one I share with my wife right here, and that's the love we share. At the end of the day, nothing else matters.
Do you see a difference between the reaction you get on social media versus real life?
Social media is one thing, it's a different animal. The real world's a whole new animal. So each aspect is different from another in its own way.
Does one have more of a positive aspect than the other?
They're both positive and negative in its own way.
Yeah. That's cool though that you know, I just shocked me. I wonder how you felt in 2019 to be hearing that kind of thing.
It happened. You can only deal with it. That's what I'm trying to do. So just live day by day with my wife and just try to enjoy our life together.
It was kind of hard at first to adapt to the time, but now that I did it a little bit, it feels pretty nice, and the people are really nice here. I think I'm the youngest on the card, huh? The youngest fight I should be.
Amazing, the future's amazing, it's an amazing place.
Thank you. I can only tell you about my experiences, which have been conversations not about just what Mega Fight brings Saudi, but about an investment in the sport.
Amazing.
The biggest show event of the year for boxing, you know?
It's an amazing place. The weather is amazing. You know, when the weather is amazing, the people are amazing, the future's amazing, it's an amazing place.
Thank you. I can only tell you about my experiences, which have been conversations not about just what Mega Fight brings Saudi, but about an investment in the sport at grassroots level, in the schools, you know, talking about stuff potentially in the prisons and stuff like that. Like, they want to use the sport to actually bring positivity to the region.
I think Joshua.
It's an incredible 9-fight.
Stuff like that. Like, they want to use the sport to actually bring positivity to the region.
I think Joshua.
It's an incredible 9-fight card with the heavyweight championship of the world at the top of the
positivity to the region.
I think Joshua.
It's an incredible 9-fight card with the heavyweight championship of the world at the top of the bill. So right now, please welcome into the ring. He's fighting in an 8-round competition for the WBC Middle East Lightweight Championship. The Arabian Warrior, Zahir Al-Qahtani. He'll be fighting in a 4-round super bantamweight affair. He's with his head trainer, Dave Coldwell. He's a southpaw. His professional record, young but yet perfect, fighting out of Leeds in the United Kingdom. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Drago Opie Price.
We're training to learn to get better, develop as a fighter. And if we get a call that says, listen, you've got X amount of fights left in your contract, but extra, do you want to jump in? I've had a pull out here, I've had a pull out there, do you want to jump in here, do you want to jump in there? Yeah, no problem. And that's kind of what happened with this one, because we're slated to box December 19th. Get a phone call off Freddie 2 weeks ago saying, do you fancy open price box on the AJ bill? What? Yeah, alright, okay. Do you fancy open price box on the AJ bill? What? Yeah, alright, okay.
Coming into the ring, he boxed for Team USA and Mexico, and as a junior, he was the #1 ranked middleweight in the United States and in Mexico. He's now undefeated as a professional. He represents split team management. Ladies and gentlemen, Diego Pacheco. Pacheco, ranked middleweight in the United United States and in Mexico. He's now undefeated as a professional. He represents split team management. Ladies and gentlemen, Diego Pacheco. Pacheco. In Mexico. He's now undefeated as a professional. He represents split team management. Ladies and gentlemen, Diego.
You know, they all have a smile on their fucking face.
Pacheco.
Fucking wipe that fucking smile off your fucking face. You're already getting paid. You already know you're happy. Bitch.
I might need that.
10 and 7, 3 knockouts, fighting out of Hatfield, England. They call him Tom Not So Little. Tom Little, ladies and gentlemen.
Me and my coach have worked ever so hard, me and Josh. And we're going out there and we're going to win 3 minutes at a time. And that box to orders, go get the win. And then move on to something a bit bigger, a bit more tasty in the new year. Hopefully, Eddie chucked a few names at me, providing I come through this. So listen, I'm not looking past anything other than Majidov getting his ugly face out of my way, and then we're going to go on from there.
Please welcome to the ring, Mahomet Rasul Majidov. Majidov.
And to be on this card, it's a tough fight you've got, but that's what you love.
When I come to Saudi Arabia, the hospitality has been first class. The vision that they have for sport and for entertainment, and particularly what's close to our hearts, is the vision they have for the sport of boxing here. You know, on Saturday night, this country will see one of the biggest heavyweight fights of all time. The arena is incredible. I went down there to visit today, and I'm just so excited for Saudi Arabia, for the region, for the sport of boxing, that we get a chance to create history. And we do that with a mega fight like Joshua Ruiz. I'm so nervous for the fight. I'm so excited for the fight. You know, of course, we want to thank the GSA. We want to thank Skills Challenge Entertainment. We want to thank Prince Khalid as well for his vision, not just to bring in mega fights to the kingdom, but also the investment into the sport of boxing, from the grassroots up to the biggest fights available. And it doesn't get any bigger than this. You know, if you're not a fan of, or a fan yet of the sport of boxing, you will be after Saturday. And we just want to tell these great people to come out, enjoy themselves on Saturday, and watch what we believe is the greatest sport of all.
Fighting out of Rio Grande Valley, Texas, USA, please welcome drummer boy, Eric Molina.
December 19th.
In association with...
And like everybody's a fighter. You know,